Mr. Snodgrass and Mr. Dan Dameo. And Mr. Dan Dameo with the FG1D. That's the FG1D going by right now. Same aircraft basically, but built by the Goodyear Corporation. The F4U being built by Snort. Let's listen to a little music from the era when these right now, down to the Subaru plant, ladies and gentlemen. This is Airshow. This is the Alvina Ray version of the famous song. Once again, from the right-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, the big F4U Corsair. Coming in hard, and by the altitude I would guess that is Snodgrass, proudly sponsored by AT&T, as he rolls a big Bentley Bud over on the side. AT&T is a proud sponsor of the 2003 Willow Grove Air Show. It's calling card right there. The AT&T business is when he comes back from his flight, you'll have a chance to meet Dale Snodgrass. And if you go over to the AT&T booth, you will be able to see what the schedule is when Dale is there. Roaring off into the wild blue yonder. Remember, for all your calling card calls, dial down the 800 today. From New York, flying to FG1D Corsair. The Corsair was the first carrier aircraft which could outfight the best fighters of the Japanese employed during World War II. Also the first radial engine fighter passing 400 miles per hour in level flight. The U.S. Navy required 150 horsepower. Once the Corsairs at the aircraft convertible, and back the fighting stage floor to level 1. Diameter 3-bladed propeller was mounted onto the fighter. To facilitate blade clearance, the inboard main wings were bent into the inverting. Oh, the sound is loud. The R2800 engine, one of the most powerful built to power our fighters during World War II. The first FAU-1 flew on July 31st, 1942. A day later, after the German engine termination, the Navy stole the Corsair's combat engine by criticizing some of the flight characteristics of the FAU-1. Unfortunately, Corsair was unemployed for carrier at the outset of its combat debut. Well, this ought to be putting you in the mood. Coming up ahead, ladies and gentlemen, have your cameras ready as the two F4Us, the F4U and the FG1D come overhead to the USA. By war's end, the Corsairs have flown 64,000 sorties. 2,140 confirmed enemy aircraft destroyed in aerial combat including many more destroyed on the ground for a total loss of 189 aircraft. Graduating for the PS in biology. One closest to us is the F4U with Captain Snodgrass aboard. The aircraft off his right wing, being flown by Dan Dameo. From the ground of 3,100 feet per minute. More than 12,000 of these aircraft were built during the war years. Approximately 28 of them still owned. Dan Dameo from the high overhead, ladies and gentlemen. That's Captain Bono Bisotti showing us a fine exhibition of Italian crop dusting. Before the lines get too long, at the north end of the ramp, you can buy your tickets for only $39.95 per person and ride a jet helicopter. You can commit aviation right here at Willow Grove. Flying today in a Bell Jet Ranger. You experience the same skies and flights that are in the morning is one of the great sponsors here. We'd like to welcome 92.5 XTU and 96.5 for Point to this year's air show. Stop by the tents and play games. I remind you once again that Dale Snodgrass will be making his way to the AT&T tent, where you can meet Dale, find out about the lowest calling calling card rate ever.